I'm supposed to be playing so much for the Final Four. But nobody mad. Hold on. That's enough to piss off all my thugs and my prayer and all of my rhyme sayers. I'm tired as hell. Ooh, I'm gonna see something real quick. Well, fuck you too, you nigga. That's my board, boy. Alright, let's get it. Make sure we good. Edit UNC. 26. Let's get it. Alright.
They've played more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia
Heels and the Cavs.
As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the football first. North Carolina won a tight one the last time they faced the Cavs.
Yeah, like a basketball game.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Isaac. And he's brought down, but the flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking to throw. Using the quick game. Snowed under by the defense. So now it's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they would understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Thank you, man.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost the fire on second down. Hard running there. Tackled there by the defense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Maddox. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 Bill, scores on the sneak. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Roy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with.
Why do I be doing shit like that? I don't know.
15. Off the play fake on
Come on,
first
get it.
down.
Get it. Get
Here
it.
comes the heat. Going to try to get it
You better
himself.
slide.
This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the third most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
I should be playing Metroid Prime 4.
Just keep slinging it. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused back a little bit, forced them to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Jolly. Turning it on. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. When you're stringing first downs together like this, it makes it hard to defend.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to turn the corner on the right.
There we go.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
I love DBs that want to tackle. They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays.
It really worked, my boy.
Play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
I believe it worked.
Already in chip shot field goal range at
Mr.
the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out.
I got something to
And
drink.
this one splits
Juice
the
in there.
uprights.
I think it's a pop.
Now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U.
The fuck?
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pocket breaking down. That pressure pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Arr,
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll be content with the field position. Making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snags it down the right side. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UNC! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Roy. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second. Return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Puts it out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got it set up on the outside. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly, it's a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Makes the grab. It's Jolly. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. The give from the gun. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jolly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, time running short in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
The South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Starting this third quarter on the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jolly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way. Inside, touchdown, Virginia. The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Nice job by the kickoff. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Snap from the gun on third down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
It's caught. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just keep firing. He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Now they call pass interference.
You just don't see that. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. On the direct snap, it's game. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last
took my
first
pick
down.
six
Let's see
away.
what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. This time on target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. The nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reed.
Breaks into the open. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Tar Heels have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Terrell. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Touchdown, North Carolina! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The Tar Heels putting their
Great job,
foot
bro.
down as they start to pull away from the Cavs.
North Carolina
Great
raising
coaches,
up,
baby.
meeting the Cavaliers in this rivalry game and doing exactly what they want to do.
Well, they're just making more plays, and they just seem like they are locked in. From the opening whistle, UNC has been the team ready to go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Roy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. Up to 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It starts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout. And not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Stop
They are
right
who
at
we
the
thought they were.
24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's... And they don't convert on 4th down.
The only deal I know is ghetto.
Guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left.
Yeah.
I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field
Goddamn
play
right.
defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes,
They
I agree.
call me
They agree with me.
Stat
Same thing,
Pepper
but you
over
want to
here.
get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet.
Let's go.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense really needs to have a plan.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Slips a tackle. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was
Where
looking
slip
for
the
his
tackle
man
anymore.
right at the goal line.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see...
No,
a
fuck
field
that.
goal
What we got to lose? The
Timeout
game.
called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Fuck that.
And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh, well.
For that young man right there, that's his first career
Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit about this bitch boy. He lost the game.
college football. He's a guy that's worked
work so hard to be a loser.
For his defense this year and comes up with a
Defenses
massive
are
play right
losers. Let's get this. Come on, let's get it.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and
This
avoid
safe.
the loss.
Great.
Try to make up for some of that lost
Let's
ground
get it.
on
Let's get it.
second
Safe.
down.
Right here. Here we go.
Wants
Safe.
to go up top.
Safe.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that
Come on,
thing.
safe. Let's go.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Come on, safe. Safe.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up.
Ours.
And the ball, they knock him down in the end zone. That'll
What
be
I
a
say,
safety
baby?
and put an exclamation point on
Let's
this
go.
one. The latest chapter of the South's oldest rivalry in the books, and it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Watch this. Study. Shot, yeah. Why y'all so Virginia? They don't. Return to the lyric. Shit to me, man. What? I'm gonna listen, so we do. South Florida's rivalry. What? Here we do it, baby. Yeah, yo. Check me out, whoa. Third. Nah, man. Real one. Yeah, yo, ain't? We win games. Man, hold on, let's make it happen. So we're gonna go to now North Carolina boy. Oof. Floyd Jolly 2030, baby. I like what you're saying. Receiving yard record. Listen. Receiving yard. Receiving yard. That's what we do. Receive yard. I mean, pause. Oh man. Hey, alright. And with that being said, hey, watch out for these Imperial Cincinnati Bengals. These motherfuckers are dangerous, yeah. Team schedule out, man. Oh, wait for us. That's an easy dub. You ship to me, Mr. Easy Love. Easy Love is what we gonna make. We was never fake, yeah, man. We was never real. We was never new, yeah, honey. Alright, I guess I can play some after midnight, man. The kids ain't got school tomorrow. So I could technically play some Metroid Prime 4. But at the same time, there's no way I can play Metroid Prime 4 by seeing double. Yeah, you ate me. 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 I'm sorry. Damn it, that's on the internet forever. Fuck. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys later. All right. Let's have a great evening. And Middle East is where we have some peace. Or as they said back in the 90s when I was a kid, peace in the Middle East. I'll see you guys later.